Well, hello there. Do you know what do we call a person from the UK? Well, let us find out today. But first, let us roll the intro. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Hopefully everyone is doing awesome at home. My name is Madam ZETTY and welcome to my channel. So for today we are going to be learning about 3 things. But don't worry, I promise you they are gonna be simple and easy for you to understand. The first thing that we are going to be learning today is nationalities, or what do we call a person from a certain country, or in Malay we say it as kewarganegaraan. For example, I'm from Malaysia, so I'm Malaysian. But what about people from other countries? Do you know? We will find out today. And the second thing that we are going to be looking at today is about personal pronouns. I have mentioned about this in my previous lesson. Be sure to check that video out right over here. And the last thing that we are going to learn today is about verbs to be. What are they? No worries, I will explain later. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. The first country is Malaysia. And a person from Malaysia is called a Malaysian. And the second country is the US. And what do we call a person from US? A person from the US is called as an American. American. And now, which country do we have? It's China. So, what do you call a person from China? I can hear some of you got the answer right. So, a person from China is called a Chinese. Say it after me. Chinese. Well done. And the next country is the UK. And what do we call a person from the UK? Can you tell me? Yes, a person from the UK is called British. British. And now, which country do we have? It's Brazil. So, do you know what is a person from Brazil called? A person from Brazil is a Brazilian. Brazilian. Try and say that. And now we have Mexico. Mexico. So, a person from Mexico is called as a Mexican. Mexican. Well done. And the last country that we have is Korea. Korea. And a person from Korea is called Korean. Korean. Good job! Before we move on to the second part of this video, can you remember all those nationalities we have just learned? If you still can't remember all of those nationalities we have just learned, then you can watch back on this video, rewind that part. And after that, you can test your understanding by trying out the quiz. I'll put the first quiz link in the description box below. Have fun, guys! And now that we have all those nationalities covered, let's move on to the second part of the lesson. And now, let us learn about personal pronouns. So, what is a personal pronoun? A personal pronoun is used to replace a noun. And in Malay, it is known as kata ganti nama. Why do we need to use the personal pronoun? Well, you don't want to repeat the same noun over and over again, right? For example, if you are talking or writing about Ali, you don't want to say Ali like 100 million times in your sentences. So, instead of writing like this, you can change Ali into this. This one looks much better, don't you think? We have 7 personal pronouns in the English language. There are I, he, she, it, we, they, you. Those look familiar, right? Alright, now let's look at them one by one. So, the first one, I means saya. So, it is used when you are talking about yourself, the speaker, or the writer. For example, imagine that I am talking about myself like this. Looks strange, right? So, I could replace my name with the pronoun I. For example, like this. Do you understand so far? This looks much better, right? Next, the pronoun he is used when you are talking about someone else, a boy or a man. For example, Carlos is from Mexico. He's Mexican. So, we replace the name Carlos for the second sentence with the pronoun he. The next one is she. She is used to talk about one girl or one woman. For example, Sandy is from Korea. She's Korean. You see, you replace the name Sandy with the pronoun she because Sandy is a girl and you don't want to repeat Sandy again and again. The next pronoun is it. This one is used for objects such as things, animals, fruits, and so on. Basically, bukan manusia. For example, the cat is from here. It is not from there. As you can see, the cat is not human, bukan manusia. So we can't use he or she. That is why we use the pronoun it instead. But as you know, English language always has its exceptions. There's special rules, but we are not going to look at that today. And now we have the pronoun we or kami or kita. So this one is used to talk about more than one person, including yourself. For example, Anastasia and I are from the UK. We're British. The next pronoun we have they. And this one is also used to talk about more than one person. But this one does not include yourself. In Malay, it is known as mereka. For example, Amy and Yaya are from China. They're Chinese. And the last personal pronoun is you. Now, this is a special one because you can be used to talk about one person or more than one. In Malay, it is known as kamu or awak. For example, let's pretend that I am talking to Aina right now, and I will say, Aina, you're from Malaysia. You're Malaysian. Alright, so now that we have all those personal pronouns out of the way, we have come to the last stage of today's lesson, which is about verbs to be. So, are you guys ready? If you notice, all those sentences that I gave as examples, they have verbs to be in them. Did you guys see them? In English, there are 5 verbs to be. But for today's lesson, we are only going to look at 3 of them, which are am, is, and are. Alright, so let's look at them one by one. The first one, am. This one is easy. Am is only used for I. Hanya digunakan untuk pronoun I. The second verb to be, which is used for singular pronoun, which are he, she, and it, or pronoun yang bermaksud seorang atau satu sahaja. And the last verb to be is are. And basically, this one is a total opposite of is. So if is used for one, and are is used for plural personal pronouns, which are we, they. Oh yeah, what about you? Well, you is sort of a special case because even though you are using you to talk about only one person, but you always use the plural verb to be, which is are. And so everyone, with that, we have come to the end of our lesson for today. I truly hope that today's lesson is simple enough for you to understand. Before we wrap up, don't forget to check out the quiz links down in the description box below. Alright? Try them out. Have fun. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it around so that everyone could learn about nationalities, personal pronouns, and verb to be. Oh yeah, if you are new to my channel and you haven't clicked on that red subscribe button down below, please do so that it will put a smile on my face. And also, do check out my other videos as well. Thank you so much for joining me today until I meet you again in my next video. Goodbye and Assalamualaikum. Oh, by the way guys, do you like my new look? What will I be next time? Well, you just have to wait and see. But anyway, one last thing, stay home and stay safe everyone. Bye!